went into the theatres prepared to watch Sivakarthikeyan portray the role of Major Mukund Vardharajan. But Sai Pallavi came out of syllabus. Hello everyone, today we are diving into Amaran, a film that isn't just a cinematic experience but a tribute to a real life hero and the family who supported him through every battle. The trailer is extremely deceptive because you might think that, okay, because this is based on an army officer's life, it will be extremely high octane from start to finish, but the core of this film is not the action, it is the emotion. As the film begins, we meet Indu, played beautifully by Sai Pallavi, as she heads to New Delhi with her family to receive the Ashoka Chakra for her husband. This moment alone sets the stage for a love story that is extremely heartwarming and equally tragic. Now, since this is a biopic, I will be delving into extremely mild spoilers. In the flashbacks, we see Indu and Mukund as college students, starting out as friends and eventually falling in love. Sivakarthikeyan's portrayal of Mukund is a really good balance of intensity and warmth. He is not just a soldier, but a loving husband, a doting father, a responsible son, and a man driven by a profound sense of duty. Watching their love story unfold is one of the most touching aspects of this film. And let me tell you, the filmmakers have done an amazing job capturing the beauty and complexity of the world Mukund navigates as an army officer. The scenes set in Kashmir are absolutely breathtaking with stunning landscapes that remind you of the stakes in Mukund's life. This is a beautiful place, but it is also one where the danger is never far away. So many aspects of the storytelling just stuck with me even after the movie got over. The way the film introduces us to Mukund's team, with each member bringing out their own unique skills, is so well thought out and shot. There's this undeniable brotherhood between them, and you can really feel the bond that they share as they face so many obstacles together. The action scenes, about which I will talk a little bit later in detail, while they're extremely intense, are shot with a level of respect that makes each moment feel raw and grounded. It's not just about the combat, but the heart and courage it takes to face each mission. So yes, the way the narrative unfolds, it has everything that you would expect in an army officer's biopic. Well-established characters, really good production design, superbly choreographed action sequences, and heavy emotions. But what really stood out, and as I mentioned before, for me, it came out of the syllabus, is the love and support that Indu offers to Mukund, despite the constant worry and uncertainty that comes with being an army wife. Sai Pallavi's portrayal of Indu is heart-wrenchingly honest. You see her strength, her fear, and her pride in Mukund, and this makes her one of the most memorable parts of the film. The movie is largely narrated from her point of view, and to say that her performance was outstanding would still be a disservice to the portrayal of Indu that she has done. She is absolutely flawless, and her character is the emotional center and core of the film. Truly. There is a scene where she's on a call with Mukund and his convoy gets ambushed brutally mid-call. I can only imagine what the real life Indu would have gone through, because she was at a completely different location than her husband and utterly helpless. The way Sai Pallavi portrayed that helplessness while trying to stay strong was just immaculately performed, and I honestly could feel all the emotions in my own heart. This is how good she was. I mean, I've always loved her acting, I've loved her performances in so many of her films, but this was just so moving that I really cannot put my thoughts in proper words where I will be able to do justice to that emotion that I felt. The soundtrack in Amaran is another highlight. The music enhances every scene, especially the emotional moments between Mukund and Indu, capturing the gravity of their relationship and the sacrifices that they both make. It is a reminder that for every soldier out there, there is a family waiting, praying, and just hoping. Now, the action choreography. If you have watched the film, the whole freaking chase scene, the interval block basically, I can very confidently say that I was pretty much holding my breath the entire time. The way the entire sequence is designed feels so sleek, and yet it is very raw and real. It is probably one of the best designed action sequences that I have seen. In fact, I liked it more than the climactic action sequence. Not that the climax sequence is bad, it is so well choreographed because it happens in a house, and the way the camera movements have been done in that, you can actually feel how they are trying to squeeze in through every corner and trying to be cautious and save the hostages. It's incredible, guys. Now, I know I've talked a lot about Sai Pallavi's acting prowess, but let's come to Sivakarthikeyan now. He truly shines. We see him in a completely different light. He's charismatic yet restrained, balancing the grit of a soldier with the softness of a man deeply in love. His chemistry with Sai Pallavi feels so genuine that sometimes you'll almost forget that you're actually watching a film. Together, they bring in an emotional depth that grounds the entire film. And his physical transformation is just phenomenal. The body language and the dialogue delivery is extremely good. This man's script selection is something to marvel at. And if you pick any of the reactions of his films that I have done previously, I have always admired him for his amazing script selection. I've always admired him for taking risks in his career at such a stage where, he can just do those cookie cutter formula films, but he's choosing not to do them, and he's constantly reinventing himself. He honestly deserves all the love that he's now getting for Amaran, and I truly hope that he never loses this spark. Largely, this movie is not just about the action or romance. It is about legacy and courage. The story captures the dual life of a soldier, that he's a protector of the country, but he's also a husband, a father, and a son. And this duality is beautifully brought out in the film's climax, where we truly feel the weight of Mukund's decisions and the sacrifices he makes. In the end, Amaran reminds us that heroism isn't just in the battlefield. It is in every choice, every sacrifice, and every promise kept. This movie is a fitting tribute not only to Major Mukund Varadarajan, but to every soldier who stands for us and every family that waits for them. This film will leave you with a sense of gratitude and pride, reminding us of the real heroes who make the ultimate sacrifice for us. It truly left me with a very heavy but also a proud heart. So if you're looking for a movie that gives you everything, really great action, amazing performances, great music, great cinematography, great pride and inspiration, Amaran is the movie to go for. The experience feels so powerful that it will stay with you even after the movie ends. And it was a great disappointment for me that this movie here in North did not get as many screens, because obviously you had the Diwali releases of Bhool Bhulaiya 3 and Singham Again. But a movie which truly needs to be seen by the masses is barely getting any screens. This is just so unfair. But anyway, I'm very happy that I was able to catch it. And if you have also watched this film, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. This was my review for Amaran, and I'm gonna sign off now from this video, and I will see you soon on my next one. Bye!